Hey, it's Gene Bleeker, and welcome to the greatest show in real estate. I am your eyes, ears, and voice of real estate, business, and the community, and I'm so glad that you're here joining me. I've got a great real estate celebrity that I'm bringing to the table today, Carol Aaker.
Yeah,
Okay, so you and I just met like 2 months ago, right?
right.
2 months ago, James Baker, love that man, put us together. Aaker, I will
Mm.
never forget that ever again, ever again. So
Okay.
I love that. Okay, so Carol. Thank you for being on the program. I do have questions I want to ask you. I know our listeners and our viewers want to know a little bit more about yourself. So, Carol, can you tell me about yourself and your wonderful family?
Well, I was born in the Antelope Valley and grew up here. I left and went to UC Santa Barbara, lived in West LA for a while, and then I came back because I met my husband on a blind date,
Uh-huh.
and here we are.
Okay. So, where'd you go to high school?
I went to Quartz Hill and I also went to Palmdale High School.
Okay, good for you. Did you excel in any sports or anything like that? Was,
Not really. I played a little basketball when I was younger, and
yeah,
I played tennis, but I don't really excel in sports.
I don't either. I'm a better watcher than a participant, but I enjoyed it very much. So tell me about your husband. Tell me about uh, your children in your lives. I'd love to hear more about you and your family.
Well, my husband worked for the state of California Water Resources for almost 40 years, give or
Wow.
take. Yeah. So, and he retired a couple years ago, went back for 1 day a week, retired again. So they had a little cake for his last day. Happy retirement.
Uh-huh.
Um, he has three kids, two boys and a girl. And Casey's an artist. Gino teaches piano. He's a great musician. And Michael works for Amazon, doing very well. And yeah, I met Gene on a blind date. We were supposed to go to Olive Garden. I said, "How about Tina's?" And he said, "That should have been a red flag right there." But anyway,
Why
we've
would
had a
that be a red flag?
well because like Olive Garden wasn't good enough, or maybe a little pedestrian. Let's go somewhere special,
Okay.
and it worked
Hey,
out.
you gotta love that.
And he's Italian, and we had a great Italian food. So yeah,
All right.
and
So
we
was it Olive Gardens or the other restaurant that you
it
went to?
was it was Tina's in Quartz Hill.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good choice. And I love
Yeah.
the Olive Garden. So, I want you to know that's one of the places that I love to go to. So I like that place as well. All right. So three wonderful children, married to a man from Sicily.
His father is from Sicily.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Have you ever gone to like Sicily to kind of look at his past, meet his family?
Yeah, we went there in 2002. We went all over Italy and Sicily, and we found some relatives, which they didn't know we were coming, but they were wonderfully welcoming. And we just sort of found them, hired a guy in a Mercedes, old Mercedes, and he helped us find the relatives.
That is so cool. Great
It was,
story.
yeah.
That is a great, great story. So before you got into real estate, what did you do? What type of business were you in?
Well, my dad had a liquor store. I worked there, and it was next to Alpha Beta. So I worked at Alpha Beta for 18 years. Um, I hurt my back at work, and then I went to paralegal school, and then I was a legal secretary for 18 years.
Got it. Got
Hmm.
it. Did you like working at the liquor store? Growing up in high school, I worked at a liquor store for many years.
Well, yeah, I liked it because my whole family worked there, and we knew everybody. And it was a very small town. My friend's father was CHP, and he would stay at night when my brother closed up to make sure he was safe. So it
Okay,
was,
you gotta love that.
yeah, it was
Gotta
really good.
love that. All
Hmm.
right. Alpha Beta. That's a name out of the past, but what a great place that was, right?
Hmm.
I had a few of my friends who used to work at Alpha Beta and they absolutely loved working there.
Hmm.
Without a doubt. All right. So you got into the wonderful world of real estate. What got you into that business?
Well, I always wanted to do it, so I got my license like 20 years ago, and I
Right?
was I was only doing it part time because I was working at a law firm. And I finally left the law firm a couple years ago. It was a great job, but so now I can do real estate as much as I want.
Got it. Got
Mhm.
it. So what was the best advice somebody ever gave you about real estate? You remember?
I
that?
do. I do. That it's all about relationships. It's not so much the money, even though that's nice. But I've met people, and also I read that clients become friends before friends become clients. That's another little
That's
ditty that
great.
yeah.
I love that. I love
Hmm.
that. You know, it's if you do a great job, the money will come, right?
Exactly. Thank you.
That's just how life is. Some people don't get it. They're looking for the quick money. I like the idea because I think your new business partner, it's all about creating wonderful relationships, right?
Hmm. Right.
And I think that's what he excels in, and I think that's what you're going to excel in as well. Not saying that you don't, but I just think that is a great quality of why you're involved in our organization. So if somebody was new to the business, brand new to the business, and let's face it, a lot of real estate agents come and go. 80% of the agents leave within their first year because they think it's so easy. What advice would you give somebody who's new to real estate?
I would say get a good mentor. I think new people, the problem they have is they try to learn everything all at once. I just tell them, just relax, take time. It's going to take time to absorb and process. Do your best, ask questions. And I always give them my name and number. I go, I don't know everything, but I'm always happy to help.
Oh, you know what? And I think you're right because, if they move too fast, it's not going to work. It's just like a car. It's, you put it into first gear, you gain some momentum, go to second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and then you're kind of revving it up. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
can't learn everything all at once. I totally agree with that thought process. All right. So this is a crazy market. You and I both know it. I mean, COVID happened and then the market kind of changed and kind of flipped a little bit. So,
Hmm.
can you kind of give us your advice on the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome of the market right now?
I would say just keep doing what you're doing. Reach out to your sphere. I used to cold call all the time. That doesn't work for me. Some people are fantastic at that, but I'd rather work with friends and family, past clients, or somebody like James Baker, who knows everyone and is very generous about sharing things with me. I've met his friends, his family, and I have something in escrow right now, thanks to him. So that would be my first thing. The bad, let's see. I don't really know it's too much bad. There's some weird. I don't even want to say there's bad agents. It's just
Well, let's talk about what would you say is bad about the market right now?
well, it's just the inventory's not great. The prices are up. They're sitting on the market a little longer. But on the other hand, it's a great time to buy, even though the interest rate is up. Say the newer homes are having good interest rates right now. If you want a new home, there's down payment assistance and things like that. And if you get a good agent and great lender, they can guide you. And instead of paying rent, you could be paying off your mortgage.
Awesome. And you can help these buyers buying new homes as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because I think it's good to have real estate representation up there when they go looking at a home.
Hmm.
So you'll be able to kind of dissect the home, dissect the community, and kind of give them good advice on what they should be looking for, right? And you get to
Right.
negotiate for them, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So what are you going to be doing differently in the end of 2025? And what do you think you want to kind of shape 2026 into?
I'd like to, well, have more business, obviously, network more as much as possible. I've met some fantastic people and I see them. And it's nice when you pick up the phone or you see a listing, want to make an offer. Oh, I know that agent. I know this will go smoothly. Really not too much different. I mean, learn from James, which is great. I think that's about it. Work my neighborhood, things like that.
Got it. So how did you meet James?
I met him a while ago. I have a friend that was on my previous team that went to go work with James, and they absolutely hit it off. Famously, they're still great friends. And my friend wanted me to join, and I said I'm not ready yet. So I left my other team, and James is in one of my networking groups, and I told him I'm not there anymore. He says okay, and he was super busy. He needed help. So I volunteered, and here we are.
Got it. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's probably one of the hardest working real estate people I know, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
But he's probably one of the most generous real estate people that I know as well, because he really devotes a lot of his time to help other people succeed. I mean, when
Hmm.
we have our networking meetings, he's always the first to talk and to give advice and to give his thoughts. And, when he's done re reading his list of listings that he has,
Hmm.
and he has a lot of them. I mean, he's just such a good person. And I think you've really teamed up with somebody amazing. Because I think he's fortunate to have you on his team as well. Because I think you could really bring a lot to the table to benefit yourself and to benefit him also.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to slow down a little bit and give me more things to help him with. And he's done it by himself for so long, but
Right.
he trusts me, and we get along really well. So he's letting me help him.
Well, you know what? It's all about him concentrating and you concentrating on income producing activities. What are
Hmm.
you going to do that's going to help you do more business and be more productive? I think the same thing will fall on his plate as well, correct?
Right.
Got it. So your biggest strength in real estate, I'm not
Um,
saying you have to boast or brag, but what would you say it is?
I'm really good with people. I'm very helpful. If I'm in the grocery store and someone's looking at wine, I'll say, "Oh, what kind do you like?" And I like this one, and this was a good price, and things like that. I mean, I'll talk to anyone anytime.
Right, I get it. So you're a great communicator.
Well, I don't know about communicator with, but yeah, I try. Yes.
Okay. So when you were in college, what did you major in college? What was your big major?
Foreign language, I was taking Spanish, Italian, and French all at the same time.
Was that able to help you with real estate at all or to communicate better?
Well, a little bit. I mean, like I speak some Spanish, but I need to work on it so that I get more fluent. I can understand a little bit, which is fun when you're in a room full of people that think you don't speak their language. And you, so
Right? And
yeah,
you say,
that
I
came
got I
in.
got you on that one. That
Yeah,
so when you were in Italy, were you able to utilize that?
a little bit. Yeah. And it was so much fun because my husband's, both of his parents are Italian, and he speaks a little bit.
Right?
So it was good for him. It was good for both of us. And it's so much easier to do it when you're there.
Right?
So yeah, it was fun, really fun.
So Gene had a good time doing it, right?
He had a great time. I mean, he had never been there, but I had when I was 18. I went with a
Really?
I went with a friend all over Europe, and I went to took a class at the Sorbonne in Paris. So I stayed in Paris for about a month or so.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you earlier, tell us something that the viewers might not know about you. So you went to Europe and you traveled it, huh?
Hmm.
That's amazing. Where'd you go? What do you
When I was,
remember?
oh, of course, when I was 18, I went with my friend Mark, who I met in my French class at AV Junior College,
Uh-huh.
and he spoke beautiful French, and we had a great teacher, so she encouraged us. He had his trip all set up, and I said, "You want some company?" He said, "I'd love it." So we went Norway, Paris.
Wow.
Where else do we go? Amsterdam, Italy, we all over the place. It was awesome.
You had a great time. Great
Great.
time.
Yep.
And at such a
Hostels.
young age too, you know?
I know. I can't believe my parents let me go. I don't think I would let my daughter go, but when I was in Paris, we stayed at this youth hostel, really neat little place. The telephone outside was broken. So I called my mother every day so she didn't worry.
Mm.
And yeah, that was good.
Days before there were cell phones.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
A long
today
time.
it's a whole different thing.
Right.
So, listening to you talk today, it seems like networking is very important to you, and you've belonged to and still belong to different networking organizations. Is that true?
Hmm.
Well, can you tell our real estate viewers and our business viewers why networking is so important?
Well, like I said, when you have a buyer and you see the other agent, you think, oh, this is going to be fantastic because I know that person. I met him in my networking group, or I see them at Gavar events. And yeah, the more people you meet, and they don't know who I am, but they do now. So I want them to know who I am, that I'm trustworthy and easy to work with. And the whole goal is to make your client happy. So,
Exactly.
yeah, it's been really fantastic meeting all these people.
Well, you do a great job of it. And like you say, I've been so proud that you've been selected into the exclusive academy because, um, Wednesday, you're going to be honored for your dedication to your business, to your clients, to the consumer, to the community. It's got to make you feel good about that, knowing that you're making a true difference on this planet.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited about the state senate being up there, the city being up there to honor our members. I think that's what we bring to the table is a whole different element that it's not about production, it's not about transactions, it's about being real people and understanding, taking care of your clients, taking care of the consumer, taking care of the community is such an important thing, and I'm so glad that you're a part of our organization.
Well, I'm really grateful that I met you. So I've enjoyed every moment of it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you just as much. Um, let's talk about mentors in your life. Who would you say on a personal mentor or mentors would you like to acknowledge?
Well, let's see. I've worked with some of the best agents in the Valley. I've worked for Marvin McKinnon,
Okay.
and then I worked with Mark Chappell. He's been an agent for a long time. I started with Ron Heyer
Oh,
and bumped into him a while ago at a meeting, and that was fantastic. And now his sons are with him, doing great videos. And then finally, James Baker, who's just a wealth of knowledge, super generous with his time and kind and good for the community. So I've been really lucky to work with all those people.
I love that. So, on a personal note, do you have any personal mentors out there? Family, friends, teachers?
Well, like I said, I had a teacher when I went to AB College. She was born in another country. She taught French, Bible, and Spanish. She
Hmm.
was a brilliant woman. In fact, she met us in Paris when Mark and I went when I was
Wow.
18. She brought me some money from my parents and some clothes, but she was a great mentor and encouraged me to travel and meet people and go on this trip with my friend.
Right. And you know what? That's why I asked the question. I just want to know who's made some really important impacts in your life, you know, besides your parents, besides Gene, besides the kids, besides real estate people. On a personal level, I mean, I've got so many great mentors in my world uh, that it goes an arm length of great people who've made a great deal of impact into my life. But before we end our program today, is there anything you want to share with the consumer today, with your friends today, with our viewers today? Um, I would love to hear your final thoughts if you have any.
Well, this is sort of basic, but I know people are afraid to buy a house. They're scared. The interest rate makes them uncomfortable, but it's doable. And if you work with the right person and the right lender, we can definitely make it happen. It may not happen tomorrow, but if we can start planning for the future, we can do that.
Well, Carol, I just wanted to say this has been a wonderful 30 minutes of time with you, and I can't thank you enough for being on my program today. Thank you for being on Genius Thoughts. I really appreciate that. And once again, thanks again for your warm compliments about me and about my business. The Exclusive Academy is proud to have you as a member. We think you are going to do great things for our organization, and I'm very blessed to know you as well.
Thank you, Jean.
You're welcome. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of our podcast today. I'll see you next week. You have a wonderful day. And Carol, thank you again, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, a salute to you and have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.
Hey, it's the Mortgage Doc, and you're turned into the episode with the Mortgage Doc Spotlight, the signature segment inside the Exclusive Academy for Real Estate Professionals. Today's show features 6 standout listings from across SoCal, and we're shining the spotlight on the agents making moves and getting homes sold. Let's dive into today's lineup of deals, upgrades, and hidden gems. All right, Terry Vogelsang, we have a listing at 18209 Sierra Highway, Unit 41 in Santa Clarita, California, 91351. This is the bright and breezy end unit. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 795 square feet for $399,000. Natural light floods this charming end unit thanks to extra windows and beautiful surrounding views. The cozy fireplace and open layout make entertaining or relaxing seamless experience. Enjoy morning coffee or weekend barbecues on the private patio, ideal for pets and patio loungers alike. The kitchen offers stainless steel appliances, ample cabinetry, and generous counter space for your culinary adventures. Set inside a gated community with pool, spa, courts, clubhouse, and convenient access to shops, parks, and the 14 freeway. Terry Vogelsang has the Santa Clarita gem ready to show. All right. Charlie Gonzalez, we have a listing at 1147 West Ivesbrook Street in Lancaster, California, 93534. This is our West Lancaster warmth. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 1,523 square feet for a listing at $349,870. Now step into a welcoming layout where sunlight and warmth guide you through every room. The living room is a cozy gathering spot. The kitchen is stocked with storage for your inner chef. A unique wood-built bonus room with its own fireplace and bathroom adds serious flex space. Think office, studio, or guest hideaway. The backyard is an open canvas ready for your vision. The laundry room adds backyard accessibility for practicality. Located near top-rated schools, parks, and the 14 freeway, this home offers both comfort and convenience in a quiet community setting. Charlie Gonzalez is bringing family-friendly value with this beautiful find. Right. Kimberly Galvin, we have a listing at 11550 Jeff Avenue in Sylmar, California, 91342. And this is the Fruitful Escape. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Living square feet on this one is 1,908 square feet for a listing at $1.25 million. And this elegance starts at the door with luxury vinyl plank floors and dazzling crystal chandelier. The main level flows from formal living to dining to a sunny breakfast nook and updated kitchen. Downstairs, the bar-equipped family room opens to a backyard built for hosting with a sparkling pool, fire pit, and mature fruit trees. Upstairs, the primary suite offers tranquility with dual closets and a spa-like bath retreat. With RV parking, garage space, and beautifully landscaped yard, this home balances beauty, space, and function. Kimberly Galvin is offering a rare Sylmar stunner with backyard paradise potential. All right. And we have Casey Shine with a listing at 32177 Clear Springs Drive in Winchester, California, 92596. This is the Winchester Wonder. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Living square feet on this one is 2,946 square feet for a listing price of $699,999,000. Light, bright, and freshly upgraded, this home's first floor gleams with new luxury vinyl plank floors and fresh paint. An entertainer's kitchen features granite counters, stainless steel appliances, and a wine rack, and opens to a cozy fireplace lit living room. The primary suite feels like a hotel getaway with a jetted tub, walk-in closet, and dual vanities. The versatile upstairs loft and ensuite guest room make this home functionality flexible for any lifestyle. Solar powered and located in the Temecula School District, this home is the full package. It comes with a 3-car garage ready for work or play. Casey Shine delivers comfort, function, and curb appeal in this incredible deal. Beautiful listing. All right. We have Chris Gately at a listing at 38539 35th Street East, Palmdale, California, 93550. Project with potential. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 1,288 square feet for $435,000. This Palmdale property is all about potential. Roomy, functional, and ready for your personal vision. A full-grown shade tree, fenced yard, and covered patio bring a charm and usability right from the curb. Inside, the layout is simple, versatile, perfect for growing family or creative renovations. Close to the Aerospace Academy and commuter routes, the location offers convenience and strong educational options. Whether you're an investor or a dreamer, this is your invitation to build something meaningful in a growing neighborhood. Chris Gately presents a versatile canvas ready for its next chapter. Chris Gately has another listing at 41908 Sonoma Road in Palmdale, California, 93551. This is the High Desert Retreat. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Living square feet on this one is 3,292 square feet at 845,000. Set in the sought-after Pacific Magnolia community, this home offers privacy, views, and elegance. Soaring ceilings, custom railings, and luxurious tile floors give every room a polished, elevated feel. A chef's kitchen with an oversized island anchors the open living space, perfect for modern families or entertainers. The Smart Gen Suite offers privacy with its own entrance, ideal for multi-generational living or remote work. A backyard made for entertaining with an outdoor kitchen, covered patio, RV-ready side yard rounds out this dream-worthy escape. Chris Gately brings high desert luxury to life with this exceptional offering. And this wraps up today's tour of the SoCal's finest homes where great listings meet even greater agents. Remember, in the real estate, the right story can turn any listing into a solid sign. Catch us next week for more insights, more homes, more top-tier agents shoutouts. This is The Mortgage Doc, signing off from the exclusive academy for real estate professionals, where professionals get powered up. Bye, everybody.